What the fuck? Hello? Okay. There we go. I just updated OBS and I guess I should have checked if anything wasn't working. Everything else works. Does my mute button work? Yes, it does. Okay. What does everything have to update? I just went through a Windows update as well. Shit sucks. Anyway, um, we're gaming. Something a little not super different tonight, but I bought a controller a few days ago. Can you hear it? Um, and I'm gonna play through the campaign if I can figure out how to navigate the menus with a controller. So the last time I did this was several seasons ago, and I did it on an alt account. But now with the new club access system, where free accounts only get access to the first 10 tracks, you cannot do that anymore, or I can't play this on an alt account anymore for controller dings. So I'm on my main, and yeah, let's just get started. I have to. So I bought this controller, and I played a little bit of TM 2020 with it just to try it out, and it's pretty weird. I also changed car skins, and I forgot I changed car skins, and that's weird, weirding me out. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I played a little of TM 2020 with controller, and very, I don't know, definitely Stadium feels super weird with controller for me, but I've been playing TM2 Valley with controller, playing through the campaign of that game, and I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I don't think you want to slide there. Am I even getting AT? Oh, I drove off the map. I don't. I haven't played the first several maps with the normal car that they're meant to be played with in a little while. I've only played them through NVMix and alt campaigns, so I have to like remember that this is a full speed track. Uh, okay, I still got AT, even though I crashed. This music is loud as fuck. What the hell? I listened to my last VOD, and I mean I've always known that my game sound was quiet, but my game sound is super quiet on stream, and I literally cannot turn it up in OBS. It is maxed in OBS. So it's literally just because I have my game super quiet in my volume mixer. But I don't want to turn the game sound up for me. Oh wait, no, in my volume mixer, Trackmania is maxed. It's at 100. But in game, it's kind of low. Oh yeah, I remembered you can't see my mouse cursor in this game, but I don't know. I don't know how to make the game sound louder. But anyway, we're moving to map 2. And a lot of these first couple maps I haven't really touched really since Discovery, so like this map I have 7 minutes on. There's a gear in the start that is very awkward. Oh, I'm so fast. I'm I'm so good. I have no idea how to smooth steer just not in my brain to try and do that. Did I get AT? Yes. We move on. I'm not going for all ATs, but even with my lack of controller skill, the first couple maps should be doable. If I can remember how to play them as well. But like this one I don't remember at all. Okay, I got AT barely again. We go next. I don't think I like this car skin that much. Oh, this map has drifts. I'm very bad with drifting with controller. It feels so unnatural to me. Drifting in this game with controller feels so strange. I don't know. I've been playing Valley in TM2, which you don't do a lot of drifting in. At least not in the first bit of the campaign. If you do anything like that, it's usually releasing instead of drifting, other than a couple things. So I haven't exactly been practicing using my drift buttons, but there I got that AT. Okay, I need to beat a 2871. And I don't remember this map like at all, other than I know you jump here. Well, I also don't know if my buttons are bound the exact same as they are in TM2. So I might have been learning how to use controller on, and like then in this game I have certain buttons bound differently, and that might be a little weird. But like accelerating and braking is the same, so that's all that really matters. And we're playing an official campaign, so I won't need to change cameras for anything. Really, so. Okay, easy AT. And that's the first 5 maps. God, you can tell how awful I am with using a controller just by how I navigate the menus. It's such a weird. I do not play controller games, period. Like, it's so unnatural for me to use a controller for anything. My only experience using any kind of controller is playing Mario Kart Wii. And that's a GameCube controller, which feels completely different to any other controller I've ever used. Whereas I'm using like I think it's more of an Xbox layout controller. I used to have a PS4 controller. Absolutely fucking hated it. Worst controller I've ever used. Piece of garbage. Feels terrible to use. I hate the joystick layout where both joysticks are on the bottom. I hate that. So unnatural, like grip wise. One of the big reasons why I didn't continue playing controller when I got that controller was because of that. But then I only recently bothered getting a different one that would actually work with my PC. I don't know this map at all. I have 8 minutes on this map. I'm gonna go outside of the poles. And I know you like stay to the right there. I'm jumping the wrong way. Love to see it. I'm not getting AT with this. 661, and I got like, yeah. That start I find actually kind of annoying because of how low speed you have for that transitional part. I think that kind of thing's way harder when you have such low speed. It's so easy to have the bottom of your car like grind the vertice here, and you just lose speed. How am I losing 0.3? My PB is trash. I don't know how to play this map. This should be AT though. I hope. 561. I barely got it. Okay, I got it by 0.1. And I wanted to listen to lo-fi tonight because it was just in my YouTube recommended when I opened Opera, but it's very quiet. But the moment I turn it up, the next song's gonna be loud as fuck, and I'm gonna regret it. Okay. 31.20 is the time to beat. Oh, I don't remember how you do this part. Okay, I just did that. Okay, we're good. Like, all the buttons on this controller have mechanical, like, mouse switches. And it feels really nice. I've never had a controller that is like this. It's super nice. The triggers have, like, a switch on the back that lets them go from mouse switches to, I think they're called Hall effect switches. I'm not familiar with controller lingo, so I'm not super knowledgeable on any of that, but I use them in mouse switch mode, but I also don't use triggers for anything, so. Am I gonna struggle with AT on this? 30, I need a 3149. But I don't remember how to play the map. Let me erase my ghost and just see where I'm losing. So this is controller versus keyboard, and you can very obviously tell which one's better. And my time on this isn't even that great. It's top 3K, which isn't that terrible for a campaign map. It's still not good though. It's still like 0.5 behind champion medal. I don't know how many people have champion medal though. More than 50. Actually, more than 100. The difference between top 50 and top 100 is 200ths. That is crazy. I'm sure a lot of maps are like that though in campaigns. I just never really look at that. Because it's usually different for ice maps, which is like the only maps I ever pay attention to. As long as I don't like full in the end, this is fast enough for AT, even though it's not good. Okay, cool. We go next. This map, which I've played a little bit of. I don't want my ghost for this. The lines on this map are tricky. They're actually kind of difficult to get down. The more I use this car skin, the more I don't like it. I might switch. Just so that I'm not distracted by it. It's just some random one I found today and started using just to see if I liked it, and I don't like it. Because I like changing skins every like couple months. But finding ones that I actually want to use is hard. Okay. I got AT. It was super bad end and run in general, but 3372 is my time to beat on this one. We're on map 10. Actually getting through the first 10 maps quite fast, despite what I was thinking was gonna happen. Oh, I don't even know what I just clipped on. Oh, I suck. Does this map have a cut, or is it just really unoptimized? Like, there's probably something like that, which I did kind of accidentally just now, but some kind of low air thing here, or where I just did. I'm assuming that's what they do, if I had to guess. Some kind of side jump, which I shouldn't even be bothering with, because I'm already nerfing myself using a controller anyway. And here... Because the AT on this is pretty slow. Because, like, even my PB is 2 seconds faster than it. Okay, I need, like, 0.5 for this AT. I'm not gonna go for side jump or anything, just because it's not worth it for me at the moment. How am I losing like 0.8 in that checkpoint? What the hell? Okay, I got it. I actually don't know what this map even plays like. I genuinely don't remember. I only have like 5 minutes on it, so my time's not good. I'm like barely in top 10k. isn't this what I just did? I think I just reduced airtime way more. But it's so much harder to control with a controller for me, personally. But we're on blue maps, so this is where I might have to stop going for ATs because we'll just see. Oh, that's not where you drift. I have to like sit a certain way to speak into my microphone, have face tracking, and all this, and it's a little uncomfortable. Not gonna lie. Like I'm sitting differently from when I use a keyboard. Because with a controller, I want to lean back, but I can't do that for like speaking into my mic and face tracking. I can't really do that. So posture, controller gaming posture is something I do not know. I'm like trying to have my hands under my desk with my controller, and it's not working. Oh, this is a disaster. I'm not built for controller gaming. What am I pressing that I'm breaking? So my brake buttons are both right or left bumper and left trigger. Whereas in Valley, when I've been playing, one of them's left bumper and the other's A. But A right now doesn't do anything on this game. Can I make it through the first like 2 checkpoints on this map, please? It would be wonderful if I could make it to CP1 or 2. Or I guess this is CP1. And this is CP2. CP3 would be cool. Like there, I think maybe drifting with A might have been better for me. I don't know. I'm deciding. I think I definitely should have drift on A and get rid of the one on the trigger. I'm gonna do that. Controls, X input pad, brake. No. Brake on A. Okay. This controller also has like back paddle buttons that sometimes do inputs of like the right analog stick and the D-pad, and it's random. Like sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And I don't understand why it does that and how to disable it. And it's actually really annoying. What other binds should I change? What are my camera buttons? Yeah, that's what they should be. And then when it comes to alt cars, because you can have different settings for the different cars in this game, I don't know what any of these things mean. I think some players have like certain like dead zone differences or something with certain alt cars or like action keys or something, but I don't know how any of that shit works. So I'm not gonna even bother. I haven't even touched alt cars yet with controller, which I should do, but this campaign doesn't have alt cars. So I'd have to go through like an Envy Mix campaign and just drive with like drive snow car for a little while or something. I have a shitty map that I built that's the first lap is ice and the second lap is snow car. I could play that, but then not play the ice part because it's too hard with controller for me. Or it's a bad route, and then with controller I would just not be able to do the ice slides, and there's an ice spin in it that I would not be able to do. The ice map in this campaign is probably going to be a Fiesta. I don't remember what it was like when I last did campaigns with controller, how I did on ice, but I assume it wasn't great. Maybe I'll prove myself wrong and be not that bad, but I'm assuming I'm gonna be absolute garbage. I don't know how to do, I don't know how to do this turn. It doesn't help that I have zero experience on like any of these maps other than map 24 and like a few of the others with Stadium Car. I haven't touched most of these maps with Stadium Car in since Discovery pretty much, so I don't know the maps very well, and I'm playing on a controller, so it's just complete mud everywhere, mud all over the place, in every orifice. There's just zero muscle memory with anything, and it's so strange. Like, controller, like, it's so weird, because with, like, Mario Kart, like, I could hook up my Wii U, hop on Mario Kart Wii, and be perfectly fine playing that game with a controller. But none of that translates into Trackmania at all whatsoever. Absolutely zero of that translates into this game, and it's so weird. Like, it feels completely different. Because it is different, but, like, none of it transfers. Absolutely zero of that, like, experience using a controller in one game moves into this game. I was ahead of my PB for a little bit, somehow. Oh, fuck. I don't know the map. I've only played this map in NV Mix. Oh, it's just this. Man, I almost had it. I think it's mostly going to be drifting. Like, map 21 is going to be impossible for me with controller. It's going to be an absolute shithole. Or shit fest is what I meant to say. Oh. I'm changing my car skin. I don't like this skin. I'll go back to what I was using before, if I can remember what it is. The one I was using was... I wish this menu wasn't so fucking garbage. It was this one. What map was I on? This one? I wish Nadeo could make menus that aren't complete ass. It'd be really cool. That's like one of the biggest issues with this game is just the menus being so horrible. But Trackmania has kind of always been like that. Like none of the game's menus are very well done. But they haven't improved is the main thing. 20-year-old game, all the menus always suck. And in this game with like the arcade and stuff, like sometimes they'll just move shit into a menu and then nobody knows where it is anymore. Like all the discovery campaigns for the alt cars are in arcade. That's where like stunt and platform discovery is. That's where like Royal is or something. Like Royal just isn't even on like the main menu of Trackmania anymore. They completely just got rid of it. Even though it exists still, like just nobody plays it because nobody knows where to find it. And it's so bizarre. Okay, somehow that wasn't that far off of my PB. But it was AT, so we move on. This music is being annoying. I don't want to listen to lo-fi anymore because it's getting louder and then quieter and then louder and then quieter. And it upsets me. Let me locate other music. Wait, this one seems fun. This is a Nintendo mix called Songs to Occupy an Empty Noggin. And the image of the YouTube video is a fat Yoshi and a smaller fat Yoshi. And it seems to be exactly what I need. That's a vibe. Yeah, I have 6 minutes on this map. It feels like my frame rate's dropping on this map. It's the smoke. I don't remember that happening before. Ooh, that's not good. I only have AT by like 0.3, I just noticed. Do I have something open? Because my computer restarted? No, I don't. Whenever I restart my PC, I have to go into my task manager and close like a handful of things that Windows just auto opens and I can't disable auto opening on. And it's annoying as fuck, but what can you do? Windows is spyware. A bunch of bloatware, garbage, spyware, etc. Sooner or later, they're going to be shoving fucking recall or whatever into our PCs without consent, spying on us. It's going to be awesome. I'm so looking forward to the future with AI. Wow, we needed that. I love AI being smashed into every fucking thing you know out of nowhere and have you not being able to turn it off or opt out of it. I have no idea how to play this map if it wasn't obvious. Like, even with keyboard, I don't know how to play the map, so... Like, the last time I played this map, I played it with, like, Desert Car or something. So... I don't know when I'll specifically stop going for ATs. It might be this map. But if I can get close to it, I'll go for it. I'll give it a fair shot. Why does this feel like a bug slide when it's not? It would be cool if it was, but... What if it is? What if I click on Tween's record right now and it is a bug slide? That would make me happy. But we already have two bug slides on map 14, and I don't know of any other shortcuts in this campaign. But there probably are some that I'm unaware of. Map 14 has like 2 shortcuts now. It's the double bug slide thing, and then there's an overwall, which is faster. That's some shit I wasn't aware of until I watched... I don't remember who I was watching, but they were watching records for whatever reason, and that came up. Oh, I think I was watching like Spam's Discovery because he discovered the campaign like over a week late. Is this fast enough? Fuck. If I can figure this out, there's a good chance I can PB with controller here. If I can just figure out the map again, like how to do the turns. My PB is so bad that I could probably beat it. Like I had like a 0.1 lead in the start. Like that turn I just reset on might not even be a drift. Because I'm pretty sure I'm losing a ton of speed there by drifting. That I think I need the speed there. I think I'm kind of getting more used to pressing left trigger for braking and drifting and brake drifting. Or not brake drifting. What is brake drifting? Is that a thing in this game? What is brake drifting? What is that term and where am I hearing it from? What is brake drifting? That's not a thing. That's what you do to drift, is you brake. What the fuck am I thinking of? I'm confused. That term, brake drifting, feels so familiar, but I have no idea why. That's not a Mario Kart thing. Mario Kart has like not brake drifting, spin drifting, delay drifting, soft drifting. Not brake drifting. Where is brake drifting from? It sounds so like familiar. Oh fuck. This section is really hard for me when I have like zero control over my steering because I'm panicking every movement I make with my left joystick. Another thing that's weird that I have to get used to is I can't to steer full left. I can't like move my joystick down left because like I'm steering 70%. This is like diagonal down left. I'm steering like 65 to 70. I need to be perfect 90-degree left to steer 100%. But when I play Mario Kart, I can kind of get away with having my joystick like diagonal down left and still be full drifting. Like full inside 100% steer drifting because of how the game works. And so I'm just used to being able to hold left or hold right, but have it be like diagonal down. But that's not full steering in this game. And that's something I really have to get used to is I can't use the steering that I'm comfortable using because it doesn't work like that. I could probably get away with that with like Snow Car, where you're not very often ever steering 100%. But oh, another thing I want to try is I want to play Bay Car. I want to hop on United and play Bay Car with the controller. I forgot about that. Maybe like see if Island, if I enjoy Island a bit, because I really don't like Island Car. The little bit I've played of it with keyboard, and the bit of it I played in the DS games, where it's like unplayable. But like I don't even smooth steer anyway with controller because it's just not in my brain to do that. That's like a skill you have to train is careful steering and not just yanking the joystick right and left. Which is why even pad, like there's a lot of pad players who don't smooth steer, they just don't know how and they don't do it. They have the ability to, but they just don't really utilize it. And they still like tap steer like almost everything. Which is of course why wheel and flight stick come out on top for smooth steering purposes in like every scenario, just because it's infinitely easier to control smooth steering with those. How do you do this turn? Because I can actually PB with controller here if I can just fucking figure out how to drive. At the checkpoint. But part of me wants to go next, but then I know I can PB on this. So I want to keep playing it just to see if I can actually do it. Because there was a few seasons ago where like there was some map where for a little while I had a controller PB. It was like I think it was in 01 there was a dirt map several seasons ago that I played with controller a little bit and I PB'd on it and just kept my PB with controller. Because like no sliding and smooth steering exists. I lose so much on that from not doing that right. That downhill left onto the plastic. Also there, it's super easy to lose time. Yeah, like I can save so much, but then I can't drive. Like I have like 0.4 there just in the start bit that I can save. And I probably should go back to this map with keyboard and actually improve my time properly, but it would just be really funny if I could do so with controller. How the fuck do you do this turn? Is it a small drift? I feel like no. Like that was 0.3 copium timer, 0.3 improvement, sub 40. So I can definitely do it. I just don't know how to play the map. There's like just a couple spots I'm very confused about. God, that turn feels so awkward, and then I'm also doing it really terribly. Like, I could probably get on keyboard and do this in like 2 or 3 attempts and have a new PB, but I refuse. At least I refuse so far. Why is this start so specific? It's so easy to lose so much in the start. You have to like set up for this left turn, because if you don't, it's a huge, huge time loss and maybe even gear issue. I'm pressing one of my drift buttons by accident. Okay, I PB'd with controller. I want to play this with keyboard real quick. Wait. Okay. What just happened? All my controls stopped working. Everything, like, I just... What? I blame having a controller plugged in. it's sabotaging me. That was really bad, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Buh. I want to just get sub 40 real quick because it's super easy. Unless I'm just gonna lose time everywhere. Man, I'm already the same skill level with controller. Granted, I also haven't really been playing very much the last several days, so I'm like also kind of washed. Or not washed, just a little rusty. From not really having played the last couple days. I'm making excuses. Like I said last stream, I have been playing less. We're no longer doing the full campaign with controller. I'm hunting map 12. And I'm not even playing controller. I just want sub 40 really quick because I know I can get it like super fast. This turn I always fuck up. I clipped again. Dude, I'm doing that turn wrong and I don't know how to stop doing it wrong. Yeah, my frame rate in the start really not good. I don't remember it being like that before, but I feel like it is the fog machines. Those things are kind of notoriously frame dropping machines. There we go. When you see it, that's literally all I wanted was just give me a sub 40 real quick so I can move on. Okay, map 13. This is a tech map. So this will really be testing my ability to drift with a controller. And I also have not touched this map normally since Discovery. This map took me like 15-ish minutes to get AT on because I struggled with it for a little bit. So that's why I don't only have like 5 minutes on it, because it actually took me longer. But yeah. As far as I'm aware, I've not touched this since Discovery. I don't remember playing it since, at least, other than Envy Mix. Oh. Okay, losing 0.12 in the start is really awesome. I love tech maps that have weird, complicated starts for no reason. This map and map 21 have starts that just don't... so unnecessary. Like, where's that 0.3 going? Hello? Having this be, like, significant is so lame. Like, let me play the map before you're making me lose time. Ow. I don't know the turn. Okay. We survive. Buh. My frame rate also sucks here. I swear it has to be something I've opened. Do I have something open that I shouldn't? Let me check. No. Like, my frame rate looks fine in the counter, but it feels weird. Like, it feels like it's lower than it should be. Actually, weird thing to check, but I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay, it is not what I was thinking it might be. Never mind. I checked my NVIDIA control panel to see if somehow my refresh rate got lowered. That was not it. Because I restarted my PC before this, and I don't know if it did some weird shit. This start is not making this easy. I can't get past the start with controller. And then I have to live knowing that I lose like 0.1 in the start due to the start being pointlessly complicated with this weird slalom thing. I think I'm gonna stop going for ATs starting on this map because yeah. I'm gonna have to stop going for them at some point, and this is a pretty decent spot to stop going for them. So we move on. I don't know how to play the map normally. I have AT by 0.1, so and also this map having weird cuts is just even more reason why I will probably not ever go back to this map. We'll try the overwall once. Nope. We'll try it again. Nope. I don't know how to do it. I don't know the angle or what I'm aiming for. Oh, and this is the finish. I forgot. I'll play the map one more time without respawning. Yeah, so they overwall, land like in front of the checkpoint, and skip all that penalty sand. And it saves a decent amount of time, I guess. But we move on. Oh god. I don't know how to play this. So this and Wetwood are like tied for my least favorite things to have in campaigns. The reactor up, this, whatever this is, and Wetwood are my least favorite things. This I feel like is just unplayable, and then Wetwood is just not fun for me. Like, this is one of those styles that I have a zero desire to learn how to play properly. And I will just stand by that. Same thing with Wetwood. It's just so gimmicky that I just can't get into it, and I don't like it. Oh my god. Most things involving reactor I'm not a huge fan of, so I'm not surprised I don't like this. Get me out. Okay, red map. I clicked the wrong button. It's fine. This map, I struggled with Discovery and I got AT by 0.1. And I'm not a huge fan of this map. If it was more tech-like, I'd probably like it more. But it's like full speed sausage with like some tech. It's like awkward speed fun mixed sausage. And I'm not super into it. And then there's that turn, which still doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, this map took me like 45 minutes to get AT on. It was not a good experience. I'm not even gonna bother getting like gold on it. I'm just gonna finish it and get the hell out. Oh, the B button is different. I'm also used to Nintendo controller layout. So sometimes I'll press B instead of A because B in my brain is A. And I think in like Steam settings, there's a way you can switch that so that it is Nintendo layout, but I haven't done that. Because I do play this game through Steam. I don't really remember these maps with Stadium Car very well. Like, I think I've played these maps enough times in Envy Mix, so like the 3 other times I played them with the other cars that I know the maps. It's just playing them with Stadium Car is something I'm not familiar with because I haven't done it since Discovery. This is a drift. I did the same thing again. Which is my respawn key? I don't know if it's X or Y. I'm pressing Y. Okay. I don't remember which is my give up and which one is my respawn. I have them on X and Y. I just don't remember which is which. I did the same thing again. That's not an outside turn. Any other mapper, that would be an outside dirt turn, but it's just not. Okay. The Bob map. Oh boy. The actual decent Bob map. Oh god, how do you play bobsleigh with a controller? Okay, and then you do this to do this, and then this to do that, and then I'm like remembering the map as I play it because this is actually one I haven't touched in forever. And then I'm pretty sure they ice slide the ending. They don't even take the bob. Maybe they stopped doing that, but at first they were ice sliding the last one. Is this the full speed map? I think so. I can't do turns correctly. Because some turns I'm not full steering when it feels like I'm full steering. Sometimes I'm steering like 98 or like 95, and that matters. Apparently that matters. Like there I was steering like 93, it felt like I was steering 100 though. Because of just, I'm not used to sensitivity of the joysticks. I'm not even gonna bother trying to speed slide. No shot I'm getting any kind of anything with that. I just have to survive the one looping that I couldn't figure out in Discovery, this one. That I just still don't really understand. Okay, I survived it. Good. Go next. The less full speed, the better. For me. Ooh. Sub 47 on this. I don't remember if I saw that before. I have played this a little bit since Discovery. Not much, but yeah. Like I only have a little over 20 minutes on it, so I haven't played it much at all, but I have played it a little tiny bit since Discovery. I know you go pretty far left in that checkpoint. You go pretty high for exit speed in the jump here. Not this jump, the next one. They also do a side jump there, but I don't know if I'm I really care enough to do it. Whatever. We just go. And then don't fuck up the quarter pipe. Okay, never mind. Okay. Buh. This AT isn't too hard. I think just because of the nature of the map, they didn't make it super difficult. But it's still probably out of my reach on controller right now. Maybe not, but I'm not gonna go for it specifically. Like, I can get it without having a super clean run, because I am... Like, as long as I'm not behind by 1.5 seconds, I'm on AT pace, so on my splits, as long as I'm not plus 1.5, I'm still on AT pace. Shit. Ah, shit. This turn. That's the last turn, too. It's so difficult. I don't know. It's so strange for me. It's... I can't even really explain it. It's just... There are certain situations, because I'm so not used to it, that I just feel like I lose all control of my steering and can't do anything about it. Whereas with keyboard, I never feel like that. You know, and I'm sure there are plenty of pad players who have played on keyboard who feel like they have significantly less control with keyboard because they've played pad for years. I'm sure it's just the lack of... Like, because I have muscle memory for the game, but none of it is on controller. So, like, I think I know what I'm doing, and then I'm trying to do what I know to do, but it doesn't work the way it is supposed to. And it's super... Yeah, I don't know. On top of that, though, again, I don't play any games with controller, period. Like, there's not a single game on PC that I've ever played with a controller. And it'll probably stay that way. Because any opportunity I can get to use a mouse and keyboard, I will take. Because although it is kind of neat to play this game with other input types, I definitely don't want to switch to controller or to light stick or wheel, even though I do think they would be cool to try out if I got the chance. Definitely not a case of, oh, I want to switch to this full time kind of thing. Nice. I have no line for this quarter pipe. Okay. Whatever, I'm just gonna move on. We did not get AT on Copium. Unfor it. We move on. And we are on the black tracks, and we start with that speed tech map that I'm going to struggle with. Because drifting on a controller is not something I'm capable of doing. Okay, I'm gonna try playing with my hands, my arms like resting on my desk. That might be more comfortable for me. I clipped on the funny part that I clipped on all the time when hunting. Also, this is another map I have not touched since getting AT on. Despite having 2.5 hours on it, it just took me that long to get AT on it. Like, and I barely got AT as well. I really should come back to this and improve, but this track, because of certain very small parts of it, is very aggravating to play, and I'm not a huge fan of it. Widest start turn you will ever see. I'm like in front of my microphone directly right now. I've actually, in my VOD audio, I've considered turning my mic down. Or like just my stream in general. Like I feel like my mic is super loud. Like I do have the game audio and the music very quiet, although in VODs the music is not there. But my mic is so loud, I feel like. Which in some ways is fine, but with the game sound being so quiet, it might make more sense to have my voice a little quieter. To like not have it be so imbalanced. I don't know. Just let me complete the map. I'm just gonna overdrift this to get past it. I keep doing that where I steer off of a jump and then my car gets weirdly angled. Oh, I have to turn here. Okay. No, I touched. Okay. Whatever. Oh, it's this. The silly map, as I've been referring to it. But because we're not in an alt car, it shouldn't be an issue. I say as I hit a tree. So nice having that wall thing work the way it's supposed to after playing Envy Mix. And none of the alt cars can do reactor, like, wall ride shit. So nice to have that work properly for once. Oh, an ice slide. I forgot there's ice on this map. I over drifted, or I over braked, which is so cool. I can't wait to do that on the actual ice map. That'll be really awesome for me. Okay. It did not get gold, but I don't care. 23. What is 23? Oh, this. With the dirt end. I don't remember how to do the start. So I'm just gonna wing it. Oh, right, there's fragile. Yeah, I forgot this map entirely. Oh, fuck. Okay, and then... Oh, not going to the right of the tree, I guess. Oh. Okay. Really, really clean run. We go next to the ice map. Which I'm still top 200 on. I've not played this map in a while. The world record hasn't changed at all either. It's still Mitra's 217, which is a very good run. I'm just surprised no one's gotten close to it. Oh god. How do I play ice with a controller? This is so painful. I don't know what I'm doing. First gear. Let's go. That's the line I wanted. I want to do this again. It's ice, so I'm stubborn and want to play it until I do something, but I should probably give up before I get too into it. Because I want a controller. Nice 0.4 loss in the start. Beautiful. bad, but better than before. Don't get hold. Okay. This is already so much better than the first run. Except that. Okay. There we go. That's all I will. I didn't exactly redeem myself, but it was definitely better than the first run. This map. I know nothing about this map. If there's like some strat that they figured out or anything, no clue. Uh, I'm like remembering the route as I'm playing this. Oh, there's bobsleigh on this map? Since when? I genuinely forgot about this. Alright. The Envy Mix campaigns did not make this map stick very well in my brain because usually at the end of those campaigns, I'm just like, oh my god, get me out of here. And then this map specifically was not completable with snow car and rally car, or it was really hard to have the speed and stuff to do so. Okay. I definitely have to come back to some of these maps without controller, of course, and beat my PBs because like I have AT by less than 10th on this map. And then there's a couple other maps that are similar. But that is the full campaign with controller. That was okay. When did I give up ATs? It was map 13, I think, right? Yeah. It was. Or map 14? 13 or 14? 13. 13's the tech map. Yeah. Okay. So I got 12 ATs, and then I gave up and just finished the campaign. Because, yeah. Let me see, when was the last time I did a winter, or not a winter, a controller campaign, just if I can remember off memory. What is this Mario Kart Wii music? Hello? This is the Mario Kart Wii menu song, man. We're not in that game. The amount of times I've heard this song loop. This song is like embedded in my brain forever. This map, it was fall 2301 that my PB was with controller for a little while. But I don't think it is anymore. I can probably tell from the inputs, but I'm pretty sure I beat it with keyboard. But I did have a PB here with controller for a little while. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely using action keys. 3, 4, 3. Yeah, okay, this is keyboard with big action key abuse. And I'm still a second behind world record with that. Is this the last champion medal I got in a... Because this is the one map that I hunted a fuck ton. Yeah, that is the last time I got a champion medal in a campaign. I got one before that, though. Okay, now it's not loading. There we go. I think that I got one more before that, I thought. Maybe not. No, I definitely didn't, because there's no way I got one in summer 20 whatever, 22. Oh my god. This is like early on in my having playing this game. I started in winter 22. So I have to go back through these and finish getting ATs on most of these. That's a thing I should do at some point. I've definitely mentioned doing that before and then not done it. But yeah, I guess I have been playing this game for just about 3 years now, and I don't know, that's cool. I've been playing relatively consistently for like 3 years, so I'm not surprised that recently I've been feeling kind of burned out and like I don't want to play as much. So definitely a little burnout, but today was fun. Controller is definitely neat. Definitely not for me though. Personally, I don't think it's something I'll ever get used to, and I don't think I want to get used to it. More Mario Kart Wii music. Let's go. Okay. I might end here though. I don't have much else to do, or I didn't have anything else planned for tonight. I guess I can check if like the Icy campaign is out. I don't think it is, but it might be. I haven't looked. Oh, did I play this? No, I didn't. Oh, it's out. I'm not gonna play this tonight. I'll play this soon. I won't touch it off stream. I'll play it soon. But I didn't know this was out. But it's out. Okay. So there's Icy campaign to mess around with and probably cry at. Okay. So that'll be for next time, which will be neat. But yeah. Maple Treeway. Let's go. I'm gonna end. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Have a good night. Or day or whatever. And yeah, see you later.